Hello, welcome. Thank you so much for coming by again for this wonderful conversation, for sharing in this time together, this learning together, this evolving together. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to Zenful Conversations. We are here in this community every single day. We're in our 6th year. Thank you so much for your incredible, loving support. Please do visit zenfulconversations.com. We have a lot of great Zoom conversations coming up. There's 4 of them up there now. And we also have an evening Zen session, which is Yoga Nidra guided meditation. That is for women only. The conversations with the guest speakers, you're welcome to come if you are a guy and you like their work. But I am primarily for women only, safe space for women, and a place where we can open up and without judgment. And I love the space. So thanks for understanding. This Thursday, August 1st at 4 p.m. Eastern, we have poet Sapphire Rose with us as a guest speaker, and that is, she is the one that wrote the poem, She Let Go, which is an incredibly profound poem. So she will read that with us, for us, and we'll also be talking about her new book, Awakening, and just have some good conversation with Sapphire Rose. That is this Thursday, August 1st at 4 p.m. Eastern. And you can get the Zoom link if you sign up at zenfulconversations.com. A few other things coming up. Look around at the website and we'll go from there. The Book of Awakening is the book that we're taking a look at this year, that our conversation is stemming from this Book of Awakening by Mark NEPO. And it's a New York Times best-selling book described as having the life you want by being present to the life you have. And the message we are offered today is day number 2009. Day number 2009 is titled Grace Comes to the Wave. Grace comes to the wave. And there's a quote here offered to us by Thich Nhat Hanh that says, enlightenment for a wave is the moment that the wave realizes that it is water. And at that moment, all fear of death disappears. Let's take a breath. Much like the life of ordinary waves, we as human beings are gathered in our passion out of a larger home. That sea of infinite spirit, and propelled from an unfathomable depth. We mount and curl and crest and spray, only to subside back into that from which we came, from which we come. Profoundly, grace comes to the wave when it realizes what it is made of. Since it has risen from the very same water into which it will crash, its fear of ending is somehow lessened. Let's hear that again. Profoundly, grace comes to the wave when it realizes what it is made of. Since it has risen from the very same water, the wave rises from the very same water which it'll crash. Its fear of ending is somehow lesson, for it's already a part of where it is going. Can it be that you and I, like simple waves, experience such an enlightenment the instant we realize that we are all made of the same water? Can truly knowing this, the way that waves know wind, lessen our fear of death? I think I experienced something like this while healing from my rib surgery. I was broken of all difference, dashed of all the ways I could distinguish myself from others. In this tired and dizzied state, I could see that we are all made of the same stuff, and that life before me and after me is probably no different than the lights and shadows flickering off my cells right now. Like the wave, aware that it is water, I realized briefly that my skin is a very thin boundary, and that wherever I am going is the same as where I am. Let's hear that again. Like the wave, aware that it is water, I realized briefly that my skin is a very thin boundary, and that wherever I am going is the same as where I am. As a human being now aware of this larger sea of spirit, my fear of death has lessened. Though even as I write this, I don't want to die. I think now that the other way to read all this is to say that enlightenment is the moment we realize that we are all made of love. At that moment, all fear of living disappears. For grace comes to the heart when it realizes what it is made of and what it has risen from. In that moment, grace comforts us that no matter the joy or pain along the way, we are already a part of where we are going. Enlightenment for a heart on earth is the moment we accept that it is the loving that makes waves of us all. Again, and again, and again. Whoa. Some of these I'm left speechless and I don't know where to go, and I'm going to leave it at that. If the meditative exercise that we are offered today asks us to breathe slowly and meditate on the nearest window And note how the same air gathers outside the window and inside the window. Breathe slowly and meditate on how your mouth is like that window. Note how the same air gathers outside of you as well as inside of you. Breathe deeply and feel the essence of everything move in and out of the window that is you. Mark NEPO, the Book of Awakening. Amazing. Love this conversation this year, and I hope it's resonating. I hope you're loving it too. Thank you again for your incredible support, your energy here in this community is felt and appreciated and loved. And we'll see you tomorrow. Please visit zenfulconversations.com and sign up for something. In gratitude, namaste. See you tomorrow.